Welcome to the Southwest Florida Future Real Estate Market Update. This is the August 2011 update, and we're going to give you basically an overview of what's really going on in the Southwest Florida real estate market. We cover Fort Myers, Cape Coral, Bonita Springs, Fort Myers Beach, Lehigh, Estero, that sort of thing, just in case you're interested. So we've got a set of internal numbers we track, both the official numbers that are released and then our own internal tracking numbers. So I'm going to kind of go through some spreadsheets with you so you get an idea of really what's going on. So these are the official numbers released by the Florida Association of Realtors. And by the way, they do agree with what we're seeing as well. But if you look at the homes closed, you can see we're having another banner year. These are, in 08, 09, 010, we had record years. And 011 is much more of the same. In fact, our numbers were up again this last month. Sale prices. We've got homes closed versus sale prices all on one chart. So you kind of get an idea, is one benefiting at the sacrifice of another? And that's really not the case either. They're both high, and our sale prices are kind of on the upswing again. So that's one thing we're seeing. And then here is just the sale price graph. And you can kind of see up here, they've been on the rise, and they just went up again about 2% again last month. So 2% per month is about 24% per year, so that's a good thing. And here's another graph where you kind of see 09 versus 2010 and 2011. 2011, our prices are higher than they've been in the last 3 years. So Southwest Florida, we got hit hard, we got rocked. And we're in a down slump since about 2005, but we're recovering nicely. We've got high sales, and our prices are recovering nicely. And I think that's about all we'll look at on this one. Then let's go to our internal numbers so you get an idea of what's really going on behind the scenes here. This is where we track listing inventory. You saw the prices going up, our inventory is coming down. The green line is Cape Coral, the red line is Fort Myers, and Lehigh Acres, and they're all down compared to where they've been. So here's the overall listing inventory in Lee County, and we are down right now, the numbers we track, we're about 8,100 listings in Lee County, so single family homes. Now this is the short sale inventory as opposed to the overall inventory. The short sales right now are 31% of all listings. So at the Ellis team, we've really revved up. The banks are increasing their short sale inventory. In fact, we just did a video on the benefits of selling short sale and the benefits of buying short sale, and the fact that banks are really gearing up and trying to do less foreclosures and more short sales. In fact, Bank of America in 2010 actually closed more short sales in 2010 than they did foreclosures. And who would have thought that? Because Bank of America used to not be very good at that, but they made a big push in 2009 and 2010. They got their systems together, and they're doing what they said. It just takes time when you're the largest lender. Wells Fargo is really gearing up, and some of the others. So that's what's going on there. Now, this is our sales of single family versus condo, and like I said, our single family sales are on the upswing again, still really high though. We've got our pending sales have dropped off a little bit. This is our July numbers here, and they're kind of on the way down because inventory is coming down. We've got less property to sell. That's probably one of the reasons why prices are going up. Less properties to sell, and there's high demand out there. So I want to give you an idea of what are total distress. Now, when I say distress, I mean the foreclosures and the short sales. I lump them all together because to me that's distress. And we're on the upswing here in Lehigh Acres, but we're going down in Cape Coral and Fort Myers. So we've got some strength in our market. And here's some internal foreclosure to short sale numbers we're looking at. And foreclosures were up a little bit in June, the actual closings, and so are short sales. So we're finally getting some inventory released by the banks, and banks are also processing the short sales better, and it's helping us because our inventory is going down. It's kind of getting scary. We don't have much to sell. So let's see what else we've got. I want to go back to one of the other graphs we have here because there is another chart I would share with you if I could find it really quick. And I probably can't. So we won't worry about it. But basically, it was kind of a quarter by quarter graph over the years. But basically, what to take away from the Southwest Florida market: Fort Myers, Cape Coral, Bonita Springs, they're on fire. We've seen prices going up modestly. Now, I don't expect a return to '05 prices simply because we don't have the economy yet. And of course, we've got a looming debt crisis, and interest rates could go up. I think our interest rates could go up no matter what Washington does because Washington isn't cutting enough out of the deficit. So even if they do an extension to the to the debt, it's not going to be enough. I think Standard & Poor's, Moody's may downgrade our debt, and until they get serious, which I don't think Washington is serious, you could see rising interest rates. That won't necessarily be good for the market, but they're so darn low, hopefully it won't have a big impact. We just need Washington to quit doing things to us and start doing things for us. So that would be nice. But we really like to get jobs and the economy going back. That's what's really ultimately going to drive our real estate market. Now, people can buy investment property right now, and that's why we see floods of investors. They can come in and they can actually cash flow these properties because they're renting higher than what the mortgage payment is. So that's encouraging. And unfortunately for first-time home buyers who are struggling, they're having to compete with all these investors. But that's a pretty good overview of what's going on. Now, if you want this information, we update it almost weekly, pretty much weekly. Our blog can be found at blog.topagent.com. You can also go to our YouTube channel, like you're on now, and I think that's youtube.com/BrettEllisFL. And our website is topagent.com, or you can always call us at 239-489-4042. If you're a seller, we can help. If you're a short seller, we can help. We talk you through the pros and the cons, and if a short sale is right for you, or if you even qualify. People don't realize as a seller you have to qualify to be a short seller. The banks just don't want to give that to you. And if you're a buyer, we can definitely help. We've got a team of buyer specialists. We've got, 6 or 7 buyer specialists on the team, and they sit down and listen to your needs. But by and large, what you really want to do is you want to read the tea leaves. You want to see what's going on in the market. We're not here to necessarily sell you anything. We want to educate you as to what's going on in the market and let you make an informed decision. And that's one of the things we do here. We're not high pressure. We're not pushy. We just want to let you know what's going on. But if you go to our blog, you can always see what's going on. And when you're ready, you can contact us. Or you can go to LeeCountyOnline.com and you can search the MLS for free. We're just here to help you any way we can. You've been watching The Future of Real Estate presented by the Ellis team at RE/MAX, and this is our August 2011 Southwest Florida Real Estate Market Update. And stay tuned next week.